The following is a description of the right mouse button menu. Before start, let's clear the previous link condition. And then, if you click the right mouse button, you will see a lot of menus as follows. Edit voltage condition means that you can check and edit the voltage condition in the form of a table. And edit all mask allows you to check and modify mask layer conditions at once. Additionally, position and width can be defined using the link option. And there are a lot of options for creating a mask. Let's create a mask according to the functions one by one. So, please open a new TechWiz LCD 2D program. And then just drag and drop the ITO. The first one is make pattern sequential. It is a function that can create mask for each layer sequentially. You can easily create mask and layers with the same width and space. For example, let's assume that you want to create mask and layers as shown in this figure. The width of each mask is 2 micrometers and the space is 3 micrometers. And each layer has 2 masks and total 4 different layers are showed up. It means that 4 layers have 2 masks each. So, enter 4 for the number of layers and 2 for the number of masks. And then 2 micrometers for the width and 3 micrometers for the space. Start position and reference have the same meaning as the position and reference when we create a mask using Add Mask option. In this case, the reference is left and start position is 0. So, the leftmost part of the first mask will be 0. Please click OK button. So, I created mask and layers with the same shapes as the figure. And the next one is make pattern symmetric. By using make pattern symmetric, you can create masks symmetrically. If you click this function, this window appears. It is almost the same as the window of Make Pattern Sequential. However, there are 2 differences. First one is that you cannot set the number of masks. It means that only 1 mask can be created for each layer. Second, there are 2 position settings. Additionally, symmetric position exists. Of course, since it is a function that creates a mask symmetrically, you need to set a symmetric reference point. So, let's say that you want to create the following example. Each of the 3 layers has 1 mask, and width and space are 1 micrometer. Based on the left, The start point is 0 micrometer. Then if you want to create an additional mask that is symmetrical at x equals 6 micrometers, you can create a mask more easily by using this function. So let's create mask as the same as the figure. Please click this delete all button and drag and drop the ITO again. Here is make pattern symmetric. The thickness is 0.2 and the number of layers is 3. Start position enters the base point where the first mask is created. In this case, I should enter 0. Symmetric position is to set a standard point that allows the mask to be symmetrical. I'm going to type 6. Width and space are each set to 1 micrometer. Click OK button. You can see that it was created in the same shape as expected. And the next one is add mask. I already mentioned about the add mask function when I talked about the simple IPS example, so I will skip it. The next one is the repeat mask. I will delete all layers and then drag and drop the ITO again. If you right click on a layer, repeat mask is disabled. To use this function, at first create a mask and then press the right mouse button. Click repeat mask. This function is literally for creating repeated mask. So set the number of repeated mask and space information. As an example, let's enter 5 masks with a space of 1 micrometer. And then click OK button. As a result, 5 masks are added to one existing mask, so total 6 masks are created. Next one is add local mask. Right now it is disabled because it is just for the LC layer. This function is to create a local mask for the LC layer. For example, I will create LC with different orientation angles for each area as follows. The entire simulation area is from 0 to 10 micrometers. From 0 to 5 micrometers, the pre-tilt angle is 0 degree. However, from 5 to 10 micrometers, it is divided into 2 regions. The upper part has a pre-tilt of 90 degrees, and for the lower part, the pre-tilt angle is 45 degrees. Therefore, when performing the following simulation, you can utilize the local mask function. This part is to set the LC surface orientation, and the other 2 parts are to set the local mask conditions. So, total 2 local masks are necessary. And let's start. I will delete all layers. And then let's put the LC between the 2 ITOs. And then If you click right mouse button, you can see the add local mask, or you can just click this icon in the stack list. I already mentioned that we have to define 2 local masks. If you click the local mask, you can see the local mask properties on the right. Once again, I will tell you the simulation flow. This part should be set as an original surface orientation of LC. And those 2 parts should be set as local mask conditions. And let's assume that all of azimuthal angles are 0 degree. So, please click the LC layer. In this original surface orientation of LC, the pre-tilt and azimuthal angles are 0 degree. So, I will leave the default value as they are. And let's move on to the local mask conditions. Surface is the position where the local mask will be applied. There is either top or bottom. Local mask 1 is top and local mask 2 is bottom. Next, set the coordinates to create the local mask. I will set the coordinates relative to the left. When viewed from the left, the local mask should be applied from 5 to 10 micrometers. Therefore, a mask with a position of 5 and a width of 5 micrometers. So please set like this. And then for the local mask 1, the pre-tilt angle is 90 degrees, and for the local mask 2, the pre-tilt angle is 45 degrees. And I already mentioned that all of azimuthal angles are 0 degree, so I will leave the default value as they are. And then let's click the simulation condition. As you can see, the simulation area is from 0 to 10, so I will set like this. And then click the Save As button. I will save this file as local mask. And then click the Run button. When the calculation is completed, 2D viewer automatically appears. Let's check the structure result. Please click Plot. As shown below, it can be seen that based on the 5 micrometers, on the left, the pre-tilt angle is 0 degree. On the right, there are 2 parts. In the upper side, the pre-tilt angle is 90 degree, and in the lower part, the pre-tilt angle is 45 degrees. And let's go back to the program. If you click the right mouse button, there are delete, copy, and paste functions. Simply, you can delete, copy, and paste the corresponding layer or a mask. And the next part is group layer.